What is causing the matter between what is causing the matter?
My country people, how una dey? Hope una enjoy the last episode wey we been come for you on Saka Television. We don't come here with another gbedu. We don't come here with another gist. Oya, wetin come be the question? The question be say you fit die for your husband or your wife? This question get comma, e get full stop, e get apostrophe, e get question mark, e get all the exclamation mark, and e get all the punctuation mark. Say you fit die for your husband abi for your wife. I don carry another two person wey go help us celebrate and talk upon the matter, and I'm going to start from my right hand side. Ma, can we meet you please?
My name is Precious.
Yeah, I have with me here Mrs. Precious Omolefe. And from my left hand side, I have another man who will help us settle the matter.
Good day, everyone. My name is Okonye Collins.
I have Mr. Okonye Collins. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. Waiting to the question, I go talk one more time. The question be say, shall you fit die for your husband or you fit die for your wife? Over to Mrs. Precious. What's your take on it?
Oh, me, I cannot die for anybody. I cannot die for my husband. Reason because my husband has his life, I have my life. Yes, the two we come together and become one. Yes, we know that. But then I still cannot die for him because if I die for him now, who will take care of my children? That if I have children.
Your husband is dead now?
He will not. He will go and marry another wife fast. Before you know, they'll start maltreating my children. So I'm sorry, I cannot die for my husband.
So, Broncos, what's the take on that, Mr. Collins?
Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. You know, I can die for my wife, and I have some very fundamental reasons why I can actually die for my wife. One of which is my belief system. You know, if you look at our world, our race, you know, whoever we are, be it Christianity or Islamism, be it Buddhism, there is something precedented, something common. What is that in common? We feel like we pray to a God, to a protector. Yeah. And then we say, Father. You know, it's not a protector, meaning that somebody should protect us. What does it tell us? That there is the one that protects. And the one that protects you can watch out for, face danger. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't really talk about female, it talks about the father figure. If my belief system is that I have somebody that can protect me, and why can't I actually be my wife's protector? In protecting my wife, I can face the danger by dying for her. What am I trying to say? There are situations that actually my wife warrant it. If I have to donate a kidney, you know, so that it will be detrimental to my health, so that my wife can live, why won't I do that? I will do that. Secondly, I can die for my wife because of the word love. A lot of people, a lot of folks, they don't understand the word love. They define love from the word, they see love as a definition. Love is much more than what definition. Love is also the ability to protect not just your wife, but your offspring. Let me put it this way. If I truly love my wife, I am on my own, and then I embarked on the journey. What is that journey I embarked on? I went to my wife's parents, and then I spoke to them about my wife. After I had what conversation, or probably after we have stayed together for a while, and then I told my wife's parents, you know, the totality of her family, that I want to marry your daughter. And then when I told them, I was doing much more than what marrying her. I was telling her parents that I have taken the privilege and the responsibility to cater for what? My wife. If dying for my wife should not be something I should deliberate on, it should be like a reflection, the blinking of the eyes. It's called what? Reflexive action, the blinking of the eyes. I don't need to think it. I feel that if I say I can't die for my wife, I don't have a male hormone. I have a female hormone. Every rationally thinking man that has a male hormone should be able to die for his wife.
So all female hormone, they just think as that I cannot die for my husband. What's your take on this? You can't die.
You see what he's saying now? That all female hormones now they won't take it. They cannot die for their husband. See, you talked about love. Let me start from there. Okay. You see this love you are talking about. It takes the grace of God. This one you are saying you will die for your wife. It's easier said than done. Hope you know that. Do you know what? Like, and you also made mention of you can donate your kidney. Then those two things, they're actually different. donating one kidney, you still have one left that you can.
What is it?
Hey,
What is only one
wait,
I have?
What is only one I have left?
You cannot have one left. Every human being has 2 kidneys.
What if
Except you have-
what
the
one
first
I
one
want
is
been damaged?
If the first one has been damaged, you will not take the risk of giving the second
Well,
one.
that is your opinion.
Yes, that's my opinion.
I want to
That is
tell you, you are talking from the religious perspective.
I'm not talking from the
you are
religious
saying that
perspective.
you already say that I can't help my wife. Let me tell you, loving somebody is much more than religion. You know, and that's why you see even Christians, Muslims too. They can get married without doing the right thing, without loving their wife. And here you are seeing an atheist, someone that does not believe in any God, being in love with his wife so much. It happens. It takes much more than what? Being a Christian or being what? A Muslim. To love your wife.
Oga, you won't hear me, abi you know why hear me. No verse. You won't hear me, abi you know why
We are all hearing you.
No matter, you
Yes.
don't get, you want to justify this matter.
Okay.
The thing still remains say, you don't get level of love where you won't get for your wife, where you go make you want die for her. Now my own talk, I don't talk so.
Well, okay, well, that's
Now
your
my own
opinion.
talk, I don't talk so.
That's your opinion.
Do you know what it means to die? You go die. You no go die alive again. Nobody go know you again. But see they talk. It's not easy.
Okay, I want to ask you. You know,
be asking.
life is not just about living. There are some people are not even living; they are existing. That you die does not mean you can't leave a legacy. Any idiot can get married, but no idiot can leave a legacy when it comes to his family and his wife. You think that is superficial, is not real. I stand to tell you, definitely, that is real.
Well,
I can die for my wife because of some fundamental reason, like I said, because of my belief system. Because I love my wife more than definition. You know, a lot of people, they see that love as a cliche, like we say rice and beans is sweet, bread and tea is good.
Yeah.
It's a cliche, it's common. And then they don't understand the in-depth meaning of that thing they call love. I did not get married to my wife because I went to get married. You check something in a lady, I understand that in this our contemporary world, especially this country, you know, we think that it is not real, it's not normal to say that, to make that statement that you can die for your wife. I can die for my wife, and I've told you because of my belief system. We all do. We say Father, we want people to protect us. We want people to even protect us at our own expense. You might not think it's true, but when you close your eyes to what I'm saying, your mind, your subconscious will tell you the truth. We want people to protect us. We want people to actually go out of their way to please us, even at the extent of dying. Dying this fucking means a lot of things. Dying means that you can actually lose your life in the course of saving your wife. It means you can probably so many things to lose your life so that your wife can live. Besides, when you have children, what legacy will you leave? What impact do you make? Do you think it's about living? It's better not to live in this life than to live without leaving your footprint in the sands of time.
so the footprint you want to leave in the sand of time for your children is that you died for their mother.
I am not saying it's like that. I'm saying if the situation warrants
For you to die for
I can die for my wife. If I'm helpless.
Oga, I'm not dragging it with you, but I'm telling you that you cannot die for your wife.
My country people. My country people, we sit there on top of the matter. This matter they cause arguments, they cause kasala. And I like the word when one man talk. He talk saying any idiot can get married, but no idiots can marry legally. Any idiots fit get married, but no be all idiots, and no idiots can marry legally. You dey hear me so? You hear me so? We sit there on top the matter. We sit there on top the matter on Saka television on YouTube. Oya make we enter street and make we see wetin the streets get for us.
What is causing the matter?
I mean, I don't fit die for anybody, I mean.
I can die for my husband, I can't die for my boyfriend.
Mi ò lè kú fún ìyàwó mi.
I can say yes and I can say no at the same time.
Why no?
Because I'm not sure if it's mine only.
Because of love, I will die. If there is love, I will die for my wife.
I mean, I don't fit die for anybody, I mean.
Why you not go fit die for him now?
I don't die for anybody. Why I go die? But let Jesus Christ fit die. More they truthful to ourselves. I can't die for anybody, I beg.
Make we meet for the Coco, the talk show.
My country people. Hope you I enjoy the matter for the streets. Open I enjoy the street vibe. We sit there on top the matter. We take come in the matter. Shey you fit die for your wife or for your husband? Shey you fit die for your wife or shey you fit die for your husband? Person dey talk say I no fit. Another one talk say I fit. Another one talk say so far love there is love. I fit. Another one talk say so far say my husband get money. I fit die for now. Which one we wan choose? I don't even know the one we want to choose. Okay, let me round up and go to conclusion. Over to Mr. Collins. What's your take? What's the conclusion?
Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
You're welcome.
In a nutshell, I can die for my wife because of some fundamental reasons I talked about. You know, if I'm taking responsibility to marry my wife, I should be able to die for my wife if the situation warrants. Besides, that's what they call love. I love my wife, and because I love my wife, love is much more than telling somebody I love you, I'm passionate about you, I like your hairstyle. I love my wife in total, and because of that, if the situation will warrant to die for my wife, I can die for my wife. Absolutely.
If the situation where we say if they say I feel make me allow me die for my wife, my brother is talking and say if he die for his wife, say if the situation won't make him die for his wife. Over to Miss Precious. What will be your take and what will be your conclusion on top this matter?
Like I've said before, as I don't talk before, I know if he die for my husband. I beg, I get life to live. My children they need their now mama they need pass for this life, pass papa. She'll not understand. I get life to live. Now me be my mama first born. I no fit die for anybody.
I get life to live. My children, my pikin where I born, where I carry for 9 months, where I back for so many years. Now mama they need pass papa no be talking. Now Miss Precious, now you talk down. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't get nothing to talk about. In case you fit talk, say or you fit get another idea where you want share. Never forget to go on Saka Television on all social media platforms, both on Facebook, both on Twitter, both on Instagram, and both on YouTube. And never don't forget to always subscribe to Saka Television on YouTube. I remain your host, MJE.
Viewers, our friends and our families, do not forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, Saka Television, Voice of Peace.
Thank you very much. Over to Mr. Collins.
Hello friends, I urge you to subscribe to Saka Television, the Voice of Peace. There are a lot of programs there like the Quranic lecture, health and wealth, a lot of interviews, comedies and music. When you subscribe, you will be glad you did.